So, I'm gonna be releasing this video first. It's gonna be about Space Jam: A New Legacy, or just Space Jam 2, if you want to call it that. Yes, it's on HBO Max, and I have HBO Max. I'm going to attempt to sit through this hellhole, because yes, it's gonna be a hellhole. I know it's gonna fucking suck. I will release my Gumball video. I get nobody fucking cares other than the person that actually did the thumbnail for the video, and I'm sorry for taking so long, but I have actual matters to deal with. So this video is not going to be as edited or as long as my others. It's just going to be this first segment, and then me watching the movie, which is probably going to be the longest part of the video, even though I'm not going to show it, and then me talking about this movie. Now, before I hop over to that segment, I'm only talking so loud because at the moment I'm home alone, so yeah, it's easier for me to record. Also, I have a Hot Pocket cooking, so I really need to make sure I keep watch of that. And last thing, my thoughts for the trailers, they look horrible. Like, I'm not even gonna like sugarcoat it or anything. It looks like a piece of shit. It looks terrible. Reviews have said it's bad, but like not horrible. I'm not. No, it looks bad. I feel like a kid watching the trailers to the original Space Jam back in 1996. I know there was some kid back in 1996 who was my age and thought the same thing about the original Space Jam trailers. It looks like it's trying too hard to be like to connect with people, but I don't know. As for jokes I don't like in the trailer so far, the Kevin Hart joke, that one looks that looked horrible. And there's the one that probably everybody has seen where Granny's like, haters are gonna hit. I'm sorry, that looks horrible. Now, I'm actually not a huge Looney Tunes fan. I mean, I watched the Looney Tunes show on HBO Max, not the new one. I'm talking about the one from 2011 to 2013, maybe 2014. It's kind of like Seinfeld, but Looney Tunes. It's a really funny TV show. If you have HBO Max and you're not watching that, watch it now. It's an amazing TV show. It's hilarious. Probably seen some clips of it. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's a trailer on YouTube which has them rapping. That looks horrible. I'm not even gonna say the pun they use. Just know it involves an actor that's been dead since a rapper that's been dead since 1997. So wish me fucking luck while I watch this movie. I'm not gonna ask the person who I usually ask to do thumbnails for me to make a thumbnail, because this is gonna be a short video. My thumbnail format, besides the one for the Amazing World of Gumball video, from now on is gonna be the one she drew for me for my Boondocks video, and it against a random image I found. I might occasionally ask her for a thumbnail, but I'm really not gonna try to stress her out. She's gonna have to. Just not gonna do that, especially if I'm not paying her. I mean, I don't have a way to pay her. I mean, I'm just saying it's kind of messed up. It seems messed up to me. I feel like shouting out somebody isn't enough. You need payment, but who cares? She isn't mad about it, so yeah. Other than that, even though she's like the only other person watching this video, maybe, or she's probably not watching it at all. For me, it's gonna be like 2 hours, because I heard this movie's gonna be 2 hours long. For you, it's gonna be a quick jump cut. So, see you then. This is me about an hour or 2 hours later. I've actually had to pause the movie a couple of times. Let me close my door. So there are a couple things I want to address. First are the good things, because there are some good things to this movie. For one, it's not nearly as bad as the trailers made it look. Now, I wouldn't really call that a compliment, because the trailers made it look like absolute hell. Like, they made it look like the worst movie on earth. But in reality, the movie's just bad. Not the worst kind of bad, maybe the best kind of bad. Because I do think there are good parts to this movie. So, for one, I like the animation. Actually, I like all the effects in the movie. All the effects in the movie are amazing, even if some of them are used for bad purposes. All the effects in the movie are still really good. Second is, what else? Some jokes almost work, but then they do something to make it not work. I don't really have an examples right now, but I don't know. It's just I don't know. That's all the good stuff. Yeah, that's about all I can really have. Is it strange that I'm kind of disappointed by this movie? Like, not in a good kind of way. Like, meaning like I kind of wanted a movie that was even worse, because that's what I was expecting when going in, but instead I was kind of bored. Oh yeah, okay, there's one other good thing that, I like all the stuff with the Looney Tunes whenever they're not trying to be, using all these words that we use nowadays. Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, what was it? Oh yeah, the stuff with the Looney Tunes are actually not that bad. I also like it whenever they're visiting the other worlds, although brief. They're pretty entertaining scenes. I don't like how I can't go to the things I don't like. I mean, I think that does wrap up all the things I like. I sort of like Lola's change, but it wasn't too much of a change. While in the original film, she was just overly 90s, what the 90s thought girls were in animation. This one is overly 2021, with her trying to be this fighter, warrior. Like, why can't you just be a normal girl? For Christ fucking... Anyway, on to the bad things, because there's a lot of them. Again, a lot of the stuff they try to say is trying to be trendy and trying to stay up in the times, but it's exactly like the last film in that it's the most 2021 movie ever. And in literally a year, this film's not gonna age well whenever it comes to the dialogue, because the writing in this movie is horrible. Everything everyone says is so unnatural and bad. It's horrible. I don't like the writing in this movie. Plus, the acting in this movie is bad too. Like, even Don Cheadle, who's a really good actor and everything else, is horrible in this. I don't like his acting. It's too extra. Everybody else is just off. Like, it's awkward. All the acting is awkward. It's like you're making the original actually look like a masterpiece with this acting. It's so bad. What else? Don't really like the pacing. Despite this being an hour and 55-minute movie, it goes by really fast, and you don't really care for any of the characters. You don't care for anything, actually, and I don't know what took up all that time. Like, really, I don't know how it got up to that long, because everything's going by so fast. It's like, it's maybe the basketball game that's that long, but everything else up to that point, you don't really feel for the characters. So, even the Looney Tunes characters, you don't feel for. So, in the end, you only care for Bugs because of everything else. Like, everything else he's played in, all the other Looney Tunes shit, that's the only reason you care for him, because all the other characters and all the morals and shit, yeah, they didn't give it enough time. My voice just cracked. They didn't give it enough time. What else? Let's see, yeah, I'm trying to think of what else there is there, but, can't find any. I know there's a whole bunch of other bad shit, it's just my mind. I can't remember it all. I actually like the original more, because at least the original feels like a movie. Like, at least it feels like you're watching a movie, even though the original is very cliche. You're at least watching a movie. Sure, it was just made for the sole purpose of money, but at least it's a movie. This one just doesn't feel like a movie at all. At all. It doesn't. See every plot thread coming from a mile away, but I guess you could say that's a problem with the original too. And they make LeBron James this guy who's obsessed with Warner Bros, which is like, why? Because 1 second he doesn't want to be with Warner Bros. But then the next he's flying through Warner Bros. Galaxy or whatever you want to call it, and he's saying he's a huge Harry Potter fan, and I'm like, well, that just contradicts what just happened before. Movie. I don't think it's as bad as the trailers made it, is what I'm trying to say. But it's still a bad movie. It's just, don't think the movie's gonna be as bad as the trailers are. Hell, don't even expect a good movie. If you're sitting here trying to watch Space Jam 2, then don't expect a good movie. Unless you thought the first one was a masterpiece, well then you're gonna be extremely disappointed. So yeah, that's really all I gotta say. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have more I want to say after I record this, but I'm trying to get this video out. I gotta edit it. I haven't edited any of it. So, I hope you enjoy your day, and I will be posting that Amazing World of Gumball video. Bye. Also, one more thing to pad out the runtime of this video. Apparently Zendaya was in it, but I don't ever remember hearing her or seeing her. She probably was Lola Bunny, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah. See you next time. I probably should use this time to actually say what No, I think I said everything I wanted to say. Probably. Let me get to editing this video, because it's 4:58, and I'm trying to get this video out by the end of today. So, yeah. Also, I know the audio shit. Deal with it.